The news coming in this morning is that he's filed a suit at the court to challenge the election results. Do you genuinely believe that even though he did well, he actually won this election?
You know, the court of Nigeria should come to the aid of Nigeria because Nigeria is at the edge of collapse. Why did I say that? This election was full of deceit. Before the election, what we were told to do is to support our candidate and vote.
Yeah.
You will be hearing something like, get your PVC, get your PVC.
Yeah.
Because the INEC told everybody that the election will count, your vote will count. And we're all excited about it. Because if you have watched Nigeria elections, the turn up is always low.
Yes, very low.
Very low. People don't want to get involved. But incidentally, this year is lower, where we have more people registered. Which is a irony of life. I don't understand how that works. But that is not true. People really turn up. But their vote did not count.
Okay.
What happened? INEC shut their server before the election. And nothing can be connected.
Okay.
And the vote of the people were rewriting the state. The governors took over. And all the state to be won was 10 against him. And this is very, very ridiculous.
But Obi won in Nigeria, in Lagos. He won in.
In fact, the score in Lagos, according to the two strong room that we have from another party and ours, is over 900 votes against 150 something of APC, the presidential candidate.
Okay.
It was now shared almost equal, 472 and 572 and 583. So you just realize that the deed was much. INEC have become a fraudulent institution, and I'm not going to withdraw it. If they are not, they would have done better. Election are being rigged in a different way you used to know. Like you see them buying the votes,
yeah,
pushing people to vote against their will, but then when they collect the money, they will vote. But this time, everybody was ready to vote for me, and we voted for him. Instead of allowing this vote to count, INEC refused. That is strange. So if the Supreme Court could not put all those things into consideration and allow this thing to stay the way it is, it means they want to create anarchy in Nigeria.
Does it mean you've already given up before the petition is looked into?
No. Why should we give up?
It looks like you don't even believe that the courts are going
to... No. We believe the court very well, but we have second option.
Okay. And that's what? The second option will be what?
To face our adversity, one-on-one.
Are you preaching chaos in Nigeria?
I'm preaching peace. You see, some of you thought that the peace is in absence of maybe crisis. No. Peace is after crisis. That's when you get real peace. Real peace comes when you fought and everybody understood the reason why you are defending your territory. Let me tell you something. If an armed robber can come to my house and take a machete and threaten me and take my phones and run away, and I remember that I have a stick that I can use to throw on him, I will do that. If I throw him to pull him down, because people in my head and people will say, oh, why did you wound him? I see. I'm sorry about it. Is he wound? Let me tell you something. We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. People thought they are smart. I believe that Nigeria should change the narrative for all Africans to follow. The Europeans that were running into, do you know that if you bring visa for, there's no country in the world aside Africa that people will not go from Nigeria and Ghana. There's no country in the world. All the Asians, you can take somebody to banana or plantation, they will be okay there because there's what security, there's at least food, there's a light, there's whatever amenities, and people don't need much. They don't need much. What they needed is a peace of mind. But our case is totally different. You can, even as some of us who feel that we are comfortable, Master, you are not comfortable in anything.
Okay.
You go to a village, people are lining up depending on you to give them what? Give them what? When the people are telling me they are dropping out the WAEC exam, they cannot register, they don't have money, and I was shocked. And I'm going to connect to register for many people because there's a trouble. If my children were able to go to school and all my brother's children could not continue, what I am building? I'm building a collapsed house.